Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Started from the Bottom. In today's episode we kick off our knockout campaign in the Champions League and we have our first final of the season as we take on Arsenal at Wembley in the Carabao Cup Final. Can we keep this amazing run going? Let's tune in to find out. Let's get into it. So guys, just 2 games to report on since you were last with us. We played Burnley and Norwich in the Premier League, both away from home, secured 4-0 victory against Burnley and a 3-0 victory away at Norwich. The team is playing superbly well at the moment, but these 3 cup games that we've got coming up here, we're taking on Napoli, we're taking on Arsenal today, and depending on time, I may throw in the Burnley FA Cup game. If not, we'll play that one off camera. So we start off today with Napoli, but before that I'll just jump into the Premier League table so you guys can see what is going on. We are still 9 points clear. Manchester United are actually, they're matching us result for result basically at the moment. The only difference is that obviously we've picked up the 3 wins where they've lost. Obviously one of those was against us. They've also lost to Bournemouth and Arsenal. And we are undefeated so far this season. This run that we've put together is just unbelievable. We drew twice at the start of the season, drew with Chelsea, drew with West Brom. A couple of the newbies were settling in there. The one to West Brom was really tough as well. We probably should have lost the game against Chelsea. But then since then, it's been all W's except from a draw against Chelsea in a cup and a draw against Barcelona in the Champions League. So it's been a very, very good season, shall we say. But obviously at the moment, it all could still end in tears. First things first, then, we are taking on Napoli in the Champions League. Chelsea are taking on Benfica at the same time. Love this Napoli kit, by the way. Love it. Unai Emery is the Napoli manager. They're in inconsistent form. We're in excellent form. Some other games in the first knockout stage. Barcelona beat Bayern 4-0. Wow. Manchester City beat Juventus 3-1. United 1-1 with Real Madrid. And Porto 1-1 with Paris Saint-Germain. So we've got a good record against Napoli. Played them twice, beat them twice. The team is superb. Everyone is basically firing. Richard Merko suspended for this one, and Owen O'Neill currently has a broken finger, so he is not on the bench at the moment. So fingers crossed, Kamara does not get injured. So this is the team then, guys. We've got Kamara in goal, Amakanji Badham, which is my my preferred 2 centre backs. Allingham, Jose Carlos, Forster. Morrison, Llorente, Bakuna and Gongang Dondon. It's a strong team. It is a strong team. Obviously, we've got these 5-star players there in terms of attacking players. Some interesting ones in here then. Alphonso Davies for Napoli, Kurt Zuma as well. Merritt, who is a Napoli player at the start of the game. Rapinoe, who's obviously just been signed by Leeds United in real life. I don't really, obviously because I don't have the other leagues loaded up, I don't really know what to expect from Napoli. I should have probably looked at Serie A beforehand just to see if anyone was, if they won any titles recently. Given the dismantling from Manchester City to Juventus, maybe not. As we've got the ball here, Ben Allingham advancing into the Napoli half, goes past Alphonso Davies, gets away from him as well. But the centre-back comes across and wins that nicely. We recycle the play from their clearance into Foster this time. Ball comes across. Bakuna's there. That's a great save from the Napoli goalkeeper. First clear-cut chance of the game falls to us, and we fail to make it count. Corner comes in. The initial danger is cleared. Jose Carlos picking up the ball, the Spanish international. Running at his man to a point. Ball back to Llorente is intercepted. And Napoli can counter here. And they get into our penalty area. Rapinoe is a very poor strike. Goes very, very far wide of the goal. Highlights coming in thick and fast though. Throw in from Foster is cleared initially. He wins it back. Morrison and Gongang. We've got space out on this side, but usually we switch the play out to the right here. Yes, we do. Into Bakuna, into the penalty area. His cross is blocked. Ben Allingham picks it up. His cross is blocked. Bakuna, Dondon, Bakuna. We are just nudging it around everywhere. And that is another great save from the Napoli goalkeeper. We've had 2 clear-cut chances inside the first 10 minutes here. First 12 minutes. And we've yet to hit the back of the net. Llorente, set piece. whippers. Goalkeeper comes off his line very well and claims that. Are we going to see something from Napoli here? Clearance from the goalkeepers picked up by Badham. Into Foster, Badham, Foster, Badham. We opt to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, trying to spray it out a little bit. And Akanji on the ball, out to this right-hand side. Allingham has space and the pace. Into Bakuna, goes past his man into the penalty area. And Merritt is finally beaten on 16 minutes. Jason Bakuna gets in for his 14th goal of the season. He has been a superb signing from Inter Milan. Gets away here, inside his man, good pace, great finish as the goalkeeper's rushing out. 1-0 to us in this game. Goal kick then for Napoli. Taken short. Out to Alphonso Davies, who's got pace here. Gets caught. Morrison picks up the ball into Llorente. Out to Ngongang. He's got Foster overlapping. Looks for the ball in towards Dondon. The goalkeeper's not moved. The defender's not moved. There's probably going to be claims for offside there, but Dondon is in, and Dondon scores his 36th goal of the season here. Ngongang's on the ball. Dondon goes. The centre-back just walks away from him. Just not switched on. Beats the goalkeeper at his near post. That's an easy finish for a calibre striker of Lewis Dondon. And do we go into half-time with a 2-goal lead? We get a highlight just before. Throw in to Napoli. Working it nicely across the edge of our penalty area. Good strike. Goes wide of the goal. And Jared Foster is looking exhausted here. And we are just at half-time. Well done to the boys. They've done excellent so far. It's only a quarter of the way through this tie, though. I feel if we get another one and make it 3-0, that'll be all she wrote for the tie. I can't see Napoli scoring 4 away goals at our place. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Phil O'Neill to play in that wing-back spot. Rivas really can't play on that side, whereas at least Phil O'Neill's slightly more comfortable over there. So, Sigurdsson into the penalty area then. Good save from Kamara. He's not had an abundance of stuff to do. Obviously, you can see by the stats there, Napoli have had 9 shots and 3 on target. So he's had some stuff to do, but not really seen a great deal of highlights towards him. Another corner there, and Kamara very well placed to pick that up. Chelsea have now equalised against Benfica, but the away goal could well be a deciding factor for Benfica in that tie. Throw-in comes into Alphonso Davies then against Ben Allingham. Both are booked, so this could be interesting. Jose Carlos with the clearance here. Lewis Dondon putting the pressure on Zuma. Opts to go all the way back to the goalkeeper here. Napoli working their way forward. Rapinoe with a nice run there into our penalty area. Still going. Let off. Tame strike at Kamara, who's on a 7.3 himself. Looks like we are going to be in a very nice position, guys, for this second leg. As we have a Napoli highlight here, potentially. Throw in there, deep in their own half. Alex goes for the ball clear. They push it even further down this left-hand side. Morrison comes across to help support. Up to Zuma. Out to this right-hand side now. They're switching the ball quite nicely as well. Offside. Really nice cross coming in there from their substitute right back. But the striker unable to get on the end of it. And we take a 2-0 victory into our second leg at the Bar Stadium. You'd like to think that we would be advancing into the quarterfinals with the results the way they are right now. So then, guys, what we have up next is we have our Carabao Cup Final at Wembley against Arsenal. I'll be back for that in just a few seconds. So then, can we secure our first piece of silverware for the season? Arsenal have got a decent record against us, actually. Arteta does a very good job with them. Arsenal have won 5, we've drawn 3, and we have the slight edge in winning 6 of our games against them so far. Declan Rice is missing the game for Arsenal with a pulled calf muscle. Jose Carlos is suspended in the halfback role, which is a big loss for us, and Jason Bakuna's picked up a tight hamstring, so probably will not play this game either. We are in excellent form, as are Arsenal. They've just beaten, I think they've just beaten Inter Milan in the, let's have a look. I think they've just beaten Inter Milan in the Champions League. They have 3-2. Declan Rice scoring late in that one. So it'd be interesting to see how we get on in this cup final. Obviously, previously we have won the Carabao Cup, and I'd like to do it again, even though the board don't really care about the trophy. So with Jose Carlos suspended, this is what we've been forced into doing then, guys. We've got Kamara in goal. Zola, Badham, Allingham, and Akanji's going to play the half-back role. Richard Merco's back, rested him for that game against Napoli, so he could be fit for this final. Llorente and Morrison still in those two central midfield spots. Christian comes in for the injured Jason Bacuna. Christian's not going to be able to play the full match, I'm pretty confident, but needs must. Phil O'Neill, the man for the big occasion, is playing in the left inside forward spot, and Lewis Dondon completes the starting 11 up top on his own in that advanced forward role. So we get into the final. Be interesting to see what team Arsenal put out. Let's take a look. Who have we got that I recognise? Obviously Saliba, Ruiz Diaz, the man who scored the goal that won us the Premier League, Marcus Rashford, Harvey Elliott is a player who usually scores against us actually. I don't know how many of those 18 goals have been against us, but I think he's done pretty well. What is this goalkeeper? From River Plate, Italian. Looks okay. Solid. 16 in one-on-ones is not too shabby at all. What I'm going to do, the media team talk calmly. Go out and do the job, boys. Marcus Rashford looking a bit tired, already down to 82% fitness, probably because of that Champions League game in the week. Phil O'Neill then on this corner, and Lewis Dondon, 8 minutes into the tie, heads us in front from a corner. Great ball in from Phil O'Neill. As I said, the man for the big occasion. Lewis Dondon gets away from two markers there, runs in front of them, gets the nice run. Good header across goal, and we have the lead in this cup final. Morrison takes it into Badham. That is a great save from the goalkeeper. The ball falls to Christian, who taps in on his return to action, but is flagged offside. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, he's miles offside. Never mind, boys. Keep up the good work. Keep going. And the trophy will be yours, I'm sure. First half is absolutely flown by. Since we've not seen a highlight since that offside goal from Christian. So we have the lead. Things are very delicately poised, I'd say. 4 shots apiece, 2 on target apiece, 50% possession apiece as well. Lewis Dondon's goal from that corner, the only difference, passionately, I'm going to say you weren't bad to the defence and just leave it there. Everyone seems happy or motivated, which is kind of what I want from the defence. I want Kamara to keep yet another clean sheet. First 10 minutes of the second half has gone then. Fabio Silva comes on for Marcus Rashford. Are Arsenal going to start the push? Poor clearance there. We've got options. Phil O'Neill goes on his own. Phil O'Neill, man, he's been at the club for so long, and is usually the man for the big occasion, dribbles that one well wide of the goal. They've made more changes. On comes Mason Mount. 20 minutes of this one to go. I'm going to change Christian, only because I think we need some fresh impetus out there. Obviously, it is his first game back. He is going to be quite tired, you'd imagine. And I think Gary Morrison's going to come off for Jupp Post as well. So we'll make those 2 changes. 15 minutes of this one to go. Hopefully keep everyone fresh. If we win this one 1-0, I'm absolutely delighted. It doesn't really matter. Jason Bacuna, real chance there to give us a 2-goal cushion at the far post with that header, but he heads it straight into the arms of the Arsenal goalkeeper, who's playing quite well, obviously being on a 7 rating. 5 minutes of this one to go. The tighten up shout comes in from Ruud van Nistelrooy as Arsenal have a corner of their own. Harvey Elliott whips it in. Kamara comes off his line superbly. The Portuguese international, superb signing. I'm so happy with how he's been this season. Clears it, distributed. Oh my God, that just speaks volumes, not just to this team, but mainly to Kamara, the goalkeeper. Comes off his line, wins the corner, claims it. Instant distribution out to Bacuna, who's got space to run into. He does. Dondon's just doing Dondon things. Gets in, near post header. He doesn't score many headers, but he's got 2 today. And that is going to be enough to see us lift the Carabao Cup. As I said, the first of what could be many this season. We're in no hurry to take this set piece here, deep in our own half. Badham launches it long. Phil O'Neill in here potentially, gets caught. Squared it to Dondon, and Saliba blocks the shot. There's time to go, but you'd like to think that this is the trophy, and it is. We secure the Carabao Cup, guys. It's the second time that we've won it in this save. I think it's the third time that we've been in the final, having lost it once to Liverpool previously. But Lewis Dondon goals in the first 10 minutes, 9th and 89th minute, are the deciding factors that sees the Carabao Cup returning to Bath City. Very happy with the way you played, boys. Well done. Let's see what that does for us. We've got 13 things in the emails. Bath win Carabao Cup. As you can see, we won it 2 seasons ago. Everton winning the one in between. We lift the Carabao Cup. Medals are handed out. Board are delighted with the club vision progress. Okay, so they wanted us to win some silverware by the end of next season, but they are happy with the Carabao Cup, despite the fact that they didn't care about it in the club vision. So they are delighted with us. We had 6-4 odds at the start of the season to win the trophy, and as I said, we have won it. I think we were in that final as well, where Liverpool won it. I think it was that one. But yeah, we've done pretty well here. 2 goals for Dondon, so we're going to praise his form. Keep it up, Lewis. You're doing superbly. Puts on a show for Barcelona. Barcelona are after my centre forward for the second time this save, after taking Valentin Vega off my hands. So collective bonuses paid out. Assignment complete. Okay, no one cares about that. So if we jump into the competitions, guys, this is where you can really see where we are at the moment. We've won the Carabao Cup, even though the board said that it wasn't important, so they don't care. Despite winning it, they just don't care. That's kind of the level that Bath City are at now in world football. We're in the 5th round of the FA Cup against Burnley. I'm not going to show you that one today. I don't want you guys to sit through a long episode. As I said, Champions League, we're progressing nicely. We've got a 2-0 lead to take into that second game. And Premier League, again, is ticking on quite nicely as we are 9 points clear of Manchester United, who are in second. Okay, guys, so jumping into the schedule, I'm going to play a couple of these games offline, and I'll be back for the game against Liverpool in the Premier League. I think that could be a season-defining one, potentially. And then for the second leg of our Champions League knockout stage against Napoli. If you've enjoyed today's episode, guys, don't forget to drop a like on the video. It really does help me out, and support my channel by subscribing. We're ramping up the content ready for Football Manager 2021, which is coming very soon. I'll be back on Sunday with another episode of my Retro FM series, so hopefully I'll catch you guys there.